Good afternoon, everybody. I'm joined by Port Vale manager John Askey after we snatch a late point thanks to Nathan Smith. John, that's 5 unbeaten in the league now here at Vale Park. That must be brilliant to look at, despite that performance out there. Just got the point at the end there.
Yeah, we've battled today. We weren't great from the off, but I think once we changed it and pushed Leggy and Jake on to give Mark and Pope a bit more support, then we weren't too bad. Great goal that we scored, first goal, really well worked. Obviously disappointed with the decision for the penalty that obviously knocked us, but to keep going and then snatch the goal at the end, then it feels a little bit like a win. But hopefully, obviously disappointed that we haven't got a win.
We were sort of getting in the habit at the start of the season of conceding either just before the half-time whistle or before full-time. Now we've got 2 goals today, right before half-time and right at the death. It shows a change in attitude and perhaps a mentality amongst the squad.
We hope so. You can see them, really, really fighting. And when the ball's gone in, previous, it didn't seem that, that grit and determination to actually get the ball in the back of the net, but we saw that, and it's pleasing that Nathan's now starting to get on the score sheet from set pieces.
Top goal scorer as well.
Yeah, he's on 3 now, so obviously we don't want to rely on him, but no, it was we fought hard. It's been difficult because obviously we played Plymouth last Saturday, which was a tough game in again warm conditions. To go to Exeter and travel, we've had to make quite a few changes, and again it was red hot, and it's difficult to play, especially the way that we play. But full credit to the players. I think the supporters can see that they're trying the best.
Dealt with a blow early on once again. Christian Montano, I believe it's his groin, and then it appeared to be Ryan Lloyd again with his knee. Just having no luck with those injuries at the moment, are we? But we keep battling on despite the setbacks.
Yeah, it's obviously disappointing to lose somebody so early on, but we're starting to get used to it, aren't we? But it is something that we need to look at because it's another pull. So whether it's because we've got more athletic players who are very, very pacey, or it's something that we're doing or not doing in training. So it is something we need to look at because we can't afford to obviously keep having players out. Because
of those injuries, you opted to switch the formation to 4-4-2. How did you feel that went today? Because it's well known that we prefer the 4-3-3 formation, but you changed it up today. How did you think it went for the team?
We struggled at first. But as I say, once we made the changes, then we looked better. And some of the football we played later on in the first half was decent. But again, we've got to get used. If we do play like that, we've got to get used to playing with the 2 up front. But it was hard because of the conditions being so hot. So sometimes the extra men in midfield can help you. But obviously we're trying to get goals at home, and we've still managed to get 2, which again is a positive.
We came so close to not getting that point, and that was because of a penalty that we supposedly conceded. The fans certainly made their anger known towards the referee. I know it's a topic that we don't really like to discuss, but I've got to ask you about what did you make of the referee today? Because it was a very much stop-start game at times and frustrating to watch.
As I say, there's not a lot to say other than I thought he had a poor game. The penalty, I don't know how Leon can get out of the way.
Especially the size of him as well.
Yeah, what's he got to do? Jump out of the way when somebody's running at him. He didn't put a leg out. He tried his best to get out of the way, and it's disappointing because it could have cost us, and it could have cost us 3 points today. So he needs to have a look at his performance, and hopefully if we have him again, he does better.
Thankfully that Nathan Smith was there at the right time to get that point for us. Up next is Macclesfield in the Leeson.com trophy. I suppose that's one of the games where you would like to rotate with your squad, but at the given moment with the amount of injuries we've got, you're going to struggle to do that, I guess.
Yeah, we'll just have to have a look Monday. Manny's going to be training Monday. David Amu, Jordan Archer, although I think Jordan will be a little bit longer. So we have got 1 or 2 coming back now. So we'll just have to see how the walking wounded are and go from there on Monday.
Top man, thank you for joining me. We remain unbeaten here at Vale Park in the lead, and we return to John Askey's former side, Macclesfield Town, on Tuesday when we face the Silkmen in the Leasing.com Trophy.